back a number of years to complete this memorial marker site here on the Beckley Raleigh County Courthouse. So through participation of many, the State of West Virginia, the County Commission, private contributions, the Chamber of Commerce, our financial resources, we were able to take an area here that was basically an eyesore and then produce a very nice memorial for the men whose lives were lost at UBB that incorporates both the markers from the Eccles mine disaster and Beckley and also Raleigh County. So apart from my business, my family, the thing I'm most proud of being part of is seeing this through. So today is the last day. What we have is some excess funds. So when the project is now completed, we have a check presentation to the Beckley Area Foundation, some $4,000+ that are left over from contributions that were made. That will go into a fund at Beckley Area Foundation that is named for UBB miners, and that fund will go to further enhance this site, make sure that it's preserved, that it's taken care of, and then also go towards making sure that the legacy of mining and contributions made to Raleigh County continues. So educational efforts, that fund will last forever, and that fund will be here for us to remember those men whose lives were lost.
Now, we've seen the marker before. Was the fund the only thing that was outstanding from this project, or has there been things done to markers in the area since we first
all the way through? So when we first placed the marker down, it was just the stone. So in addition to that, we've had the benches. We had the markers that come through that commemorates Raleigh County, as well as the stonework around here in the landscaping areas. So we're complete now. This is done, and we have some extra funds available, and we're going to head and make those available to Beckley Area Foundation.
You mentioned that this is a proud day for you. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
I was the incoming chair of the chamber when this unfortunate thing happened, and on our board we had 31 board members, and there were 31 men, 29 lives lost at that day. So we stood down the room and we needed to do something. So I took on the task of seeing this thing through. So those lives were lost, but because they're remembered, they live on. So we can go back. For as long as there's a Raleigh County, there'll be a Raleigh County courthouse, and as long as there's a Raleigh County courthouse, this monument will stand. And someone can bring their grandson here 100 years from now and say, look, see that up there? That was my grandfather, all right? And you didn't know him because he was killed in an accident. But this community cared so much for him that they did this. So it's pretty cool to be part of something like that. So it's really about legacy. So we've seen it through. We've done a couple of great things. This is one of them. Very proud of what you can sit here. And I am every time I drive by it. But also the fun of it is great, because Beckley Area Foundation is forever.
That's the important part. This is an endowment that is good forever, and it will make certain that future generations are aware of the sacrifice that people made. So proud to be a part of it.
Perfect partnership. So in addition to the funds we already have there, I have an additional check for $4,446.89 to go into that fund.
Which now takes it to the $10,000 to make it a permanent endowment.
And then one more plug for BAF and also for the fund is that contributions are still open. So, and they would be particularly well remembered in the amount of 29. So 29 cents, $1.29, $29, $129, $229, or $2,900 to Beckley Area Foundation.
Any amount as well.
To make sure that we can continue to do those things that recognise coal, its contribution to our county, and the men and women involved in the coal industry today and in the future. So thank you so much. Thank you, Matt, and the Chamber, the County Commission for being part of this project.
Thank you for spearheading that. What happened without you?
A lot of help.